Let's say there now. You are now live. Gong Show Tarot live to tape. This is our second attempt at bringing our exciting guest on, EZ2BU. She's going to be on the program this morning. Welcome to the show, and yes, live on Instagram. But also we'll put this up to YouTube immediately. No editing required. Stay hydrated out there. That's the main message of the show today. It's going to be warm here where I'm at. It looks like it's going to be another hot day. I know people down further south are going to have an even hotter day. So on the show today, we might have some singing. We have a new segment called Clear the Air. Both Lauren and myself will have a chance to clear the air. Free shout-outs. We'll be giving some shout-outs to people. Oh, hey, Kimber Kiss. Thanks for joining. There's a free shout-out for Kimber Kiss. Follow her channels. So today we have a guest. Her name is EZ2BU. She's just joined. Hi, EZ2BU. Hop on. That's Lauren. Just send a request. There's a little video button at the bottom, and you just send that request, and I'll let you on right away, and we'll get started with Gong Show Tarot live to tape. We are on YouTube. We're not on Rumble yet. We're here. We're here on Instagram. You can follow me, the Cosmic Threader, here on Instagram. Yeah, okay, I'll accept that request. I'm happy that you guys are all here. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna have some free card reads today. I have this here. Hey, it's Lauren. Nice to see you. Hey, I don't know your last name, I realized. Do you want to say your last name on air?
Sure. My last name is Tovar, Tovar.
Oh, I did know that. Lauren Tovar, ladies and gentlemen. And her tag is EZ2BU.
Yes.
And I said in a previous live that in Canada it's actually EZ2BU, so it doesn't make as much sense if you're Canadian.
Hi. Hey, Miss Kimber, Kiss, Cosmic Queen. How are you?
Yeah, Kimber's here. Yeah, Kimber's here. So, have you watched any of the Gong Show Tarots, Lauren, on YouTube? Have you seen any of them?
I'm gonna be real. I have. I watched one of them, and it was the one that you ever recommended that I watch, and it was so cool. It was a whole vibe. I just woke up, by the way, and my family.
Your hair looks great, by the way. Your hair looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what you did to it. Did you just sleep on it? Is that how it got that way? Yeah. That's all you have to do. It's that easy. You just sleep on it. So I was telling them, Lauren, that our main message today is to stay hydrated. I've got this huge half-drunk bottle of water, and you've got your Kangen water. Do you want to talk about Kangen water at all today?
Cheers. Cheers with me.
Cheers.
Yes.
Drink.
So,
right on.
let me say thank
Right
you.
on.
Thank you, water.
Yeah, it's good to be grateful, right? If you're grateful for multiple things a day, then you'll start to feel that gratitude and that light come into your body. So it's important to be grateful, I think.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
You know your codes very well.
Now, you call yourself an Earth Angel, Lauren. Is that a new moniker, or is that something you've known your whole?
I feel like you know your whole life, although when you intake the external world, it can really, and you allow it to make up who you are, it can really throw you off course. And it's kind of like remembering the remembrance of the creation in which you have been sung into existence. The numbers follow me. Everywhere I go, there the numbers are. And I feel like it speaks volume. I don't really feel of this world, although I'm here, and I have to be grateful. Like, we're just conversating about being grateful, and the Earth Angel comes from feathers that I find everywhere that I go. No matter what I do.
Oh, wow. You find feathers. Wow.
Yes. I will always a feather. Always.
That's cool. Are they like eagle feathers or dove feathers? I see doves everywhere. I often see doves.
They're a mix. There'll be dove, eagle, beautiful like tiger print ones that I've even found where they're like a whole different beautiful pattern that I've never seen.
Wow.
Or it just depends. It like in the moments of in which I'm just flowing and I stumble upon one, there's always an intention behind it and a message
That's
behind
really important what you just said about flowing. Like if you go with that flow of energy, and it's not always easy. I struggle with this sometimes. Sometimes I get stuck, and then I'm not going with the energy. Have you had this happen?
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think many star seeds are people that feel like they're here but not here, as you said, sort of struggle energetically. Um, so the more we move with the flow, the more adaptable we are. For me, adaptability means just working where I am. So right now, I'm here, I'm in the parking lot. I did this chalk art there.
Wow, that's
So
beautiful.
it's got
I love
the four elements, earth, air, fire, and squirrel, right? The four elements. Uh, is that it? No, earth, air, fire, and water. So it's got the four elements, and I like to live out in the elements. I think that's the future, is people going back to a more nomadic existence, maybe in conjunction with technology. So as technology increases, our awareness will also increase, and our ability to live with less stuff. Because we all have all this stuff, right? And it's weighing us down. Like I have a storage locker right now that's full of, I gave most of the furniture away, but it's full of books. And I feel the weight of that on my mind, and I would rather just be rid of all of it, you know? We've been trained by Madonna, right? Material Girl trained us to want possessions, to want stuff. We don't really need it.
mm, I like that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel that kind of hits me,
Does it?
Like I
Yeah.
don't have
Are you a collector of stuff? Are you a hoarder?
um I would say
Just looking
that.
around.
I'm like I say that. I can say that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to
Yeah.
claim that.
Yeah. Do you collect
hmm
tarot decks? Do you have a lot of decks?
Only have one deck,
Oh, one.
and
Okay.
and I have a art oracle and just a deck of affirmations. So that's like the three main that I love.
Very. Yeah. The
Although
affirmations are great, aren't they?
yes, they are.
144,000. That's an important number to you, isn't it? Or
It,
144.
yes,
Yeah. Do you want to talk about
I
that?
would love to. So
Okay.
144, 144. 144,000 individuals, 144 stars, 144 ripples of change
Wow.
are just in this connectivity that we are all flowing in. And we're very separate because I've been meeting a lot of 144s through this device, this tool that we have in our hands. And a lot of us can mistreat this like technology that we have, and I even find myself even at times mistreating it too,
Do you?
and
Yeah.
not communicating. Like it's like you're like a couple connections away from like someone across the whole entire world. Like that's kind of crazy to me
Yeah.
to
It is crazy. Yeah. We can connect with anyone, anywhere. Yeah.
get. And although the cool thing is that we're already interconnected. So 144,000 people are here to bring awareness back to elemental, just how you were expressing. Elemental awareness, consciousness, no attachment to anything, which I really
Yeah.
love what you just said.
Free flowing. Free flowing.
Yes. And we're here to be the change and make the change.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
you know, I feel like we see in a way that's like, I know I'm here visiting this planet and I know I have this immense power that when we can come together as a collective, and that's why I appreciate this network, the Wakewater Co., and just anyone who literally networks with me out of their pureness of love and of light, unite internally to create it externally. Because with
Wow. I
a lot
love
of
that. I love what you just said. What did you say? Unite? internally to create it externally. That's beautiful. You
Yeah.
should put that in quotes. Put that up on your page. Easy to
Okay, I
be
will.
you. Easy to be you quotes. That's good. I like that one. Say it again for me. Say it again.
You have to reunite internally to reunite externally.
That's beautiful. I love that. I love that. You have a shop, I noticed. You could put that on one of your sweatshirts. Actually, you have a hoodie shop. I noticed.
I
You have a hoodie that's for
do.
sale
I
and a
do.
tote bag.
I
So
have
if
a
you're, yeah,
time, by the way.
okay. Well, go to her shop. I have a shop. I'm selling farting cats. But Lauren has actually something of value. So
Actually,
no, I'm selling a cat humidifier. That's very. You could use it in a car. So I might buy one myself from my own store.
I love that. Look, I have
Yeah.
something to. It says, "You are unlimited,
Unlimited. That's good.
unlimited, like no limitations placed upon my people. No,
That's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah.
we are here, and you know why you're here. Like
We
a
are
lot of.
here. Have you seen my post that's titled "We Are Here"?
No, I
I'll
haven't.
send it to you. It's cool. That's so cool that you said that. Okay, I just pulled a card.
Okay. What does it say?
Listening.
Listening.
So I'm listening to the angels. You're the angel and you're speaking to me. So I'm listening. I love this deck called Healing with the Angels.
That's beautiful.
So
Can
I
I
thought it
pick?
was appropriate. Yes. Yeah.
I have these art oracles. Let's see. I'm gonna pick this one because I love this one. This is my favorite one. So let me just flip it around. This is Paul Gauguin, and he says, "Go far to go far."
Wow.
Ex-
Go far to go far. That's
yes,
a good card.
exaggerate the subtle, share the unseen. Only an outsider sees inwardly or inward.
Wow.
So
That's powerful. That's powerful.
bones out.
Thank you. Thank you for pulling that card for me.
Thank you for
Um,
pulling the card for me.
do you sing at all, Lauren? Are you a singer?
Sing.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, because I have a music suggestion for you or a request.
Okay.
I was sort of researching for this interview this morning, and I was listening to your speaking voice. You actually sound a little bit like you might sound like Donna Lewis. Do you know who Donna Lewis is?
No, let
She wrote the
me.
top selling, she has triple platinum. She has one of the top selling tracks of all time. I'll send you the link. And it's I Love You Always Forever. You probably know it. I love you always forever. Ba, 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 ba. But I think your singing voice, like you have a lovely sort of melodic speaking voice. So I think your singing voice might be like Donna Lewis, and she's like top seller album, right? So you might have a singing career. I don't know.
Can you see the future? You're a seer. You are a seer because I love music. That is like my outlet.
Is that your passion? Music?
Passion.
Yeah.
I'm about to email
Yeah.
my leader in the wake to see if I can teach the little kids music on the
Oh,
retreat that we're going to.
wow. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Okay. So this is affirmation that that's the right path for you to be on. Definitely. So, because I got sort of a clue from wherever they come from this morning that it's like, wait a minute, she sounds like Donna Lewis. So I bet she sings. I'm going to ask her if she sings. Chinese gardens. I noticed yesterday you're posting in these Chinese gardens. Were you wandering around a Chinese garden yesterday?
Yes.
Is that in Austin? Is that right downtown somewhere?
It's in San Antonio. So there's Austin and then there's San Antonio.
Okay. Oh, okay. What's it like living in Texas? Have you always lived in Texas?
So Texas, this is my roots, yes.
Oh, okay.
So I've been raised here in Austin, Texas, East Side. Shout out the East Side, okay. I'm an East Side girl.
That means nothing to me, but
It will
What does that
though.
mean? What does it mean being an East Side girl? What does that mean?
It's the heritage, the culture. It's raw and it's authentic.
Authentic
Um,
culture.
yeah,
Okay.
my people, the people that I went to school with, we were always creating, like all the time. That was just our flow. My favorite highlights in my childhood were like literally me on the table making beats with my hands,
Oh
and then everyone
wow!
like
You make beads like out of clay?
out of like beats, like little like
Oh, beads. Oh, okay.
trying to do it. And, like we would all like flow it, and everyone was in a harmonious like flow. Like those are
I
the
like to play the drums. I like the native drums. I'm actually right outside of there's a native museum right here, and they make drums. We could go for a little walk, actually. I can show you. They have, I'm going to just show you some art here. Just bear with me since you brought up drumming. So this is, I did a post actually about this yesterday. Let's see if they're open. Yeah, they are open. They have drums in here. So I'm just going to give you a quick little peek here at some of the amazing art that's happening in this area.
wow.
Look at this. And I played this drum actually yesterday. Beautiful. Oh, it says please don't touch. So I guess that with permission. I did it with permission. You see it there? Yeah, I played that one.
That is beautiful. Where are
Yeah,
you?
I'm in Kelowna right now, which is in British Columbia. Have you been to British Columbia in Canada? No. It's a beautiful province. They refer to it sometimes as supernatural British Columbia. Um, it's been inhabited for thousands of years by the native groups like this one. So we're on their territory, and people are getting better with land acknowledgements now, actually acknowledging that. Like if they're doing a public speech, then they would say we're on the traditional territory of, whichever group occupied that territory. And then colonialism happened, and colonialism has only been around for about 150 years, right? 150, 200 years when, the Europeans came over and changed everything. And, colonialism gets a bad name, and a lot of that is justified, I think, because they destroyed culture. I mean, they distributed blankets that had smallpox. They infected tribes with smallpox intentionally, which is so evil, right? So we've got to eradicate a lot of that. We have to acknowledge that this stuff happened and then be better as humans, all humans, right? And that's why we're here. I think that's why we're talking and having these conversations, is to go, we got to do better. you know, we screwed up, you know. Yeah.
The whole
We're still
COVID thing.
screwing up. We've got these wars going on in the Ukraine, totally unnecessary, right? Like all of this stuff could be fixed with diplomacy, with growing up. Like just grow up as a culture, as a species. Stop killing each other. Stop hurting each other. It's so unnecessary. Why are we doing it? Over land, over water. We have enough. We just have to learn to share better. We need to learn to look after each other better and let go of greed. And this goes with letting go of the possession. You let go of the greed, that this desire to have more, this desire to have title of the land. You let go of all that, and then this beautiful thing happens where we can all exist on the land. We can all share on the land, right? Schwab, everyone's criticizing Klaus Schwab, criticizing you. I don't agree with a lot of what he said, but one thing that he says, he says, you will own nothing.
That is crazy. That is,
Wow.
that
Wow.
just go.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to sing something for us, Lauren?
Um,
You don't
sure.
have to. I don't want to put you on. Yeah, you do something.
Yes, because life is too short to hold yourself back. I just like to hum a lot. Like I like to hum. I could do a little hum for y'all.
Sure,
And
yeah, do a little hum for us. Get close to the mic so we can hear really well.
just take a deep breath because my cousins woke me up. Like they came to my
Oh,
house
yeah.
and they're like, out the door, and I was like, who the heck is here? And I didn't get to do my
You're
meditation
not a
this
morning
morning.
person? Are you a morning person?
I'm gonna be real. My best work is done at night, so
Oh,
I am a night owl. That's where I find my best fluid flow. Cause me and the moon, we're one, you know. And she's my feminine force. Do you know your life path number, by the way? I want to help you
I'm a
first.
number 9. I'm a life path number 9. Yeah.
Hey,
The
cool.
sage. The sage. Yeah.
Sage.
Or okay, Kim says she's a 9 too. Well, I believe that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your number? What's your life path, Lauren?
So 8.
You're an 8. Oh, I think I knew that. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
The 8s are the healers, and the 8s have this superpower of just being in their feminine energy. So not like so much, although like literally when they tap into their feminine energy and they root in the possibility, it co-creates. And that's the one number that everything that they put out, they receive right back to them, like instant. It's like instant karma, like an infinity sign. So that's why I like to preach the things that I do. Although times have been very, very dark, a lot of death is happening internally with myself, and like the type of attachments that I have to my name. Even like I was doing this meditation and it was like, don't even have attachments to your name. Don't even have attachments to like your age or I love it. Yes. I love
Sort of a
art.
bad infinity symbol, but I tried to draw one. Yeah. So have you lost people close to you? Did you lose relatives? Yeah. Oh.
Well, not recently.
Okay.
My life, I've lost a lot of people in my life. Like not to death. I've lost one person that I care about to death a lot. Although relationships die. Like there's no point in revitalizing a karmic cycle that has just ended, you know? And that's really what I've experienced as a teenager is exactly that. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for the experiences that I've experienced. And here I am, like I'm in this really important momentum of life, and I find myself attracting I've called to myself something that doesn't need to be revived, if that makes sense. Like,
You've called something that doesn't need to be revived?
So yesterday, tomorrow, I'm so sorry. I had an encounter when the moon was out that it felt like my ex-boyfriend, and I don't know why I'm talking about this. It felt like my ex-boyfriend a lot, and it like triggered me. Although it felt like love. It felt like to feel that and to revisit that, and it was nice. And then it kind of hit me that like there's a whole world out there. There's unmarked territories. There's unmet people waiting to meet you and me. There's people waiting to meet you and me.
There's someone I connected you with. She's a realtor in Florida, and she mentioned to me that because you want to be a realtor, right? That's one of your entrepreneurial skills that you're working on. And she mentioned to me that the test in Texas is one of the hardest states to pass. It's apparently really tough there. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I have it right here next to me.
Oh, do you have it?
And
Oh, okay, you're working on it?
this is my 10th one, and honestly, I'm so good at this field. I'm not even gonna cap you. Like, I love it.
When you like
Although,
helping people, so I can see you putting people in homes that'll be like perfect match for them, right?
Yes.
Because you have a conscience. You're not, you're not just about the bottom line. You're not just about the paycheck. You have a conscience. You want to actually help people, which is not all realtors are like that, especially if they're like old school realtors, right?
Very true.
They just want to sell, 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 sell.
And environment is everything. So like where you put yourself in, it's gonna mimic cells as well. Like that's
Have you heard of Earth Ships, Lauren?
no.
Oh, you check out Earth Ships. I'll send you a link to that. They build sustainable houses, so they're kind of off-grid living. They're really cool. So you could specialize in something like that, like an off-grid style, like stuff. You could have the Kangen water stuff pre-installed. You could combine your businesses. Look at that. I'm like giving you a business plan.
You know something that's already been in my mind, or I wrote it down, because the builders here in Texas, my action is to, once I do obtain my real estate license, once it is in presence, I am to talk to the builders that actually build the home and ask them if they can have it as add-ons. So if
that's intelligent. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
And
so you're going to get, that's interesting. So you're already planning to get into almost every element of the home building process, which is very smart. Like the more you learn about the entire process of what it takes environmentally and legislatively to build a home, because I know here in BC it's very difficult to build new homes. Like there's a lot of applications you have to go through, building permits. It's a lengthy process and it costs people a lot of money. Like they think, oh, I'll just buy a plot of land and throw up a shack. And it's like, well, yeah, but there's a lot of building permits you have to get, because they can come in and shut you down if you start building without a permit, and that actually happens quite quickly sometimes, depending on the municipality that you live in. I don't know how strict they are in Texas. Probably pretty strict, I imagine.
They are strict.
Yeah.
Something I will say about Texas is that it reminds me of a military base. Like,
oh, really? Yeah.
Forward, like the highway's one way.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. It's like
so it's like so you feel kind of trapped.
I do, because I can't just unless you go to the back roads. If I have to go somewhere, I have to get on the highway to get there.
Well, and you have so many agencies down there. Like you have the NSA, you have the FBI, you have CIA, you have state troopers, you have city police. Like it's almost like, no wonder you feel like you're on a military reserve. Then you have regular military personnel. It's like you have a lot of agencies.
Mm-hmm. The consciousness here is very half and half. It's like the glass half full and half empty.
Mm.
I say this because the Greeks knew that there was a whole field of energy that sat right above us. Like if you study the Greek, and even before that, they knew that there was a energy that sat right above us. And so think about, or really contemplate and sit on how many people think very low of themselves, like moment to moment, like present to present. That is making up the whole collective dream. Like one individual's like I'm not good enough thought affects all of us in this whole planet. Like,
so if we all start thinking I am good enough, I can ascend, I can connect with this energy field above us, the more each of us does that, the more we can connect on that level as well and elevate the entire existence for everyone. That's really cool. So the Greeks knew about this. I'm learning here. I didn't know that.
Yes, they did. And
is that the same, Lauren, as universal field theory? Is that sort of what you're referring to?
Exactly. Everything in the room connects. Like I'm so heavy on that everything in the room connects. And
are you a fan of David Lynch?
Never heard of him.
Okay, he's a Hollywood film director. I learned about universal field theory from one of his books, and there's a book I would highly recommend you read. It's called Catching the Big Fish, So if you're a creative person, any creative person should read this book. It's called Catching the Big Fish by David Lynch. And he talks about universal field theory and meditation and connecting with that field and doing that, 3 times a day if you can. Do it in the morning when you first get up, you meditate. Do it midday if you can find time on your lunch break or wherever, do it midday. And then right before you go to bed, you do it. And you'll find you'll be calmer, your life will improve, your patience is better, your listening skills are better, everything improves. And I don't know, for me, I have connected with it. It's hard for me because I live sort of a meditative existence where I feel like I'm meditating as I go through life. So I'm already, those threads are already there. It's hard for me to disconnect. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. Kim knows too. I don't know if Kim's still here, but she talks about that too on her channel.
Can you don't leave just yet? Don't leave just yet.
Are you on your way out?
No, my family is leaving, and I don't see them a lot.
They came for a visit, did they?
Yes, they did. My birthday was yesterday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday! Happy birthday! You're a Leo, huh?
Cancer.
Oh, Cancer. Okay, happy birthday, Cancer girl. Happy birthday. Did you get did someone give you a Chinese garden for your birthday?
The universe did.
The universe gave you a Chinese garden? Okay, very cool. I love Chinese gardens too. I love Zen art, and I like the bonsai trees. I love bonsai trees. I don't know what it is about them, but they're so cool.
They're beautiful the way that they grow, right?
I love it. All right, there's another section of this show. It's called Clear the Air. Clear the Air. Do you have any beefs, Lauren? Do you have anything you want to get off your chest? Do you have anything you want to complain about? Just get rid of it.
Because it's all around. Don't be against change before change.
Don't be against change.
Also, every part that you see of self exists. And the universe is conspiring in our favor as long as we just act. As long as we just keep that momentum up and show up for ourselves. Because the universe is going to test you to see if you're ready for exactly what it is that you're calling in. And if you're not, opportunity can slip like that. It can slip like that. It can go away just like that. And I've been having this, that flow of, opportunities here, it's gone. Opportunities here, it's gone. Because there's a certain, time period.
You're not ready, maybe. There's something you have to learn, or timing isn't right. So it's patience, right? That's where the patience comes in too.
Yes, although I feel like I've been too patient though. I feel like the universe is oh, you want to level up? What are you doing? Oh, you want to get there? What are you doing?
I've seen you though, Lauren. I've seen you step up the last couple of weeks. I've noticed. So I see what you're doing. You're doing the work. I know it. I mean, you were working before because you're already taking the exams and stuff, but you're pushing through, I think, some self-doubt stuff.
Yes.
And you're getting through, and you're seeing, hey, people are interested in listening to me. They're interested in watching me. I don't need to fear putting myself out there. So I see you. I see what you're doing, and I think you're doing a great job.
I see. Look at this right now. This is beautiful. You're connecting with your network. This is what society is moving towards in a wholesome way.
We are the network. We don't need CBC. We don't need NBC. We don't need HBO. I mean, they're nice. It's fun to watch an HBO special or Netflix. We are the network, right? You're the channel. You are your own channel. And once that fully clicks in, it's you don't need an agent. You don't need representation. You don't even need money. You just make your channel, right? Low production, doesn't matter. You're the channel.
I love it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's all up to you, right? It's funny what you say about getting out of your own way, and then the universe it wants to give you what you want. So if you get out of your way, then you can have what you want.
Act.
Just,
balance.
yeah, meditate. So it comes from the spirit and then the thought. So, okay, how do I execute it? And then action. Follow it up with action. So you want to manifest stuff? People who sit there and they meditate and they're like, well, I'm manifesting money. And it's like, okay, but then you have to follow it up with action, right? But what is the action that's going to bring that monetary reward to you? Or, food. If, if someone pays me in food, I'm happy.
God's blessing, yes. Everything. This is a blessing. This is such a divine interaction that I'm grateful for. Thank you.
Or freedom. If we could be paid in freedom, wouldn't that be cool? Like if we got rid of money and maybe you just got paid somehow in like free passes or something, to different areas. I would love to visit San Antonio. So are you in San Antonio? Is that your main borough there?
No, I'm currently located in Kyle, Texas. So it's in San Antonio and Austin. And my next home is going to be San Antonio for sure because I feel very called there. I feel like go far to go far, as we said saw in the art oracle, go far to go far. Or even, it's funny that you bring up Florida because Florida is one of those places that I absolutely fell in love with when I went.
Well, I'm telling you, you should connect with my friend Crypto Realtor Goddess. I interviewed her on this channel, and ask her questions. She's pretty cool. She's a bit surly at first if she doesn't know you, but she'll warm up to you. I'll send her this interview and say, hey, you guys should connect because she's past her realtor stuff, and she's struggling now because she's realizing how much you have to spend every month to be a realtor. You have to spend a lot of money to make money. That's still true. And also that it's a lot of time, right? But she can help you. You can help her. You can mentor each other, right?
Yes, we need each other to thrive and succeed. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, and she's coming from the same spirit of consciousness where it's like, yes, we're realtors, yes, we're salespeople, but we're also beings, and we are being on this planet, and we're here with purpose, with a mission to raise the vibration, and not lower it. So we're getting rid of these old ideas, and there's so many old ideas that we have to shed as a people. And once we've done that, then some sales professions that maybe looked kind of gross aren't going to look gross anymore. They're going to be helping people get into home, right? Mm-hmm. Not people, all people.
We are here.
We are here. I'm going to send you the link to that post. I have some shout outs that I have to do. I'm doing a character called Craig Henning on YouTube, and this is his fishing reel here. Craig is an ex-trucker, and he's now unemployed, and he collects money from the government, and he's going to go out. I'm going to do a video later today of Craig fishing. So he's going to be out fishing and having a beer. So watch for that. They're just fun little 1-minute segments. Another shout out is for Chuckle Valley Consulting. If you're not following Chuckle Valley Consulting, please follow Chuckle Valley Consulting because we're trying to put together a show. Me and some of my buddies I'm connecting with from out east, we're old improv friends. If you want to be on the show, and this goes for you as well, Lauren, just let me know. What we're doing is you just create a character, someone that's wants to work for Chuckle Valley Consulting, and then we have you on the show, and it's all improvised, loosely planned at best.
That sounds cool.
Anyone watching is interested, just drop me a line and we'll set it up.
Let's do it.
You have some shout outs?
Shout out. Yes, I want to shout out a man.
Is it Potato Divination? I should shout out for Potato Divination.
Yeah,
it's been really supportive, actually.
Actually, shout out everyone. Shout out
everybody. Everybody wants the whole world to shout out.
Whole world.
Follow everyone. All right. What other questions do I have for you? Art store. You have an art store. Kangen Water. You sell Kangen Water filters.
ERW, electrolyzed reduced water, electricity for your skin, for your DNA, activate your warrior power, Super Saiyan Or
Is there a portable? Is there a portable one that I could run off of a car, like off of a USB? Does that exist? Or do you have?
US, like a
Or is
USB
it?
port?
Well, it's a unit, right? Like you have to install it in your home. What you're selling, or how does it work?
Yes,
Yeah.
installment type deal. Although, if you're ever in Texas, you're more than welcome to Infinite Flow here. Infinite
Oh,
Flow.
thank you. That's really sweet.
Or wherever
Yeah,
I
I'd
go,
love to be in Texas. Yeah.
it's for the people. God, the universe gave it to me, and I'm here to share it. Because
You're so awesome. You're such a wonderful human being. Thank you for coming on the program. I think we'll wrap it up here. Unless, do you have any questions for me?
um, no, I have to say is challenge yourself.
Challenge myself. Okay. Thank you. I accept that challenge. And you let me know in a couple weeks how I'm doing. Okay.
Okay, you too. Don't be
Okay.
nobody
Okay.
live. Be a stranger. If you watch
Nobody
it,
be a stranger. Send this to all your friends. Thank you, Lauren.
yes,
I love you.
love and respect. I love you as well.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.